Hey guys, Butler Bulldogs and the Xavier Musketeers on Saturday. It was senior night for Butler. Big game, trying to get revenge against Xavier. Second game of the season, Xavier beat us 62-47. And Xavier's a pretty tough team, so we knew we had to go in there and bring it our A game. You know, especially with it being senior night, packed house, Blue 2, handing off the mascot duties to Blue 3 and all that stuff. Butler came out, you know, I can't really say they came out on fire. They came out playing hard, but they weren't hitting shots to be, you know, considered be on fire. Great defense by both teams. Butler played it a little bit better. It was a very evenly matched game, and not exactly what I wanted. I wanted Butler to beat them by 15 or more too, since they did that to us, but you know, a win is a win, and that's all that matters. It was, you know, shooting wasn't the greatest at times. Shot selection wasn't that great. It was just mostly a defensive game, and Butler won it 67-62 to improve to 24-7 on the season, 11-5 in the Atlantic 10. Xavier fell to 17-13, 9-7 the Atlantic 10. Bad thing about this is Butler won the game, but they needed some help in order to get a first round bye in the Atlantic 10 tournament to get the 4 seed. And they got St. Louis to beat LaSalle, but what they didn't get was VCU did not beat Temple, and that ended up hurting them. Butler ended up getting the 5 seed, so they've got to play 12-seeded Dayton on Thursday, first round of the Atlantic 10 tournament. But in this game, Roosevelt Jones had 3 points on 1 of 3 shooting. Kyle Marshall had 6 points on 2 of 3 shooting. Andrew Smith had 7 points on 3 of 9 shooting. He was 0 of 2 behind the 3-point line. Alex Barlow had 2 points on free throws. Rodney Clark had 21 points on 5 of 14 shooting. He was 3 of 8 behind the 3-point line. Kellen Dunham had 8 points on 2 of 4 shooting. He was 2 of 3 behind the 3-point line. Cameron Woods, another great game for him. He had 15 points on 6 of 7 shooting. Eric Fromm had 5 points on 2 of 4 shooting, 1 of 2 behind the 3-point line. Team stats, Butler shot 46.7% from the field. Xavier 41.5%. 3-point percentage, Butler 37.5%. Xavier 40%. Free throw percentage, and this is what won the game for Butler. Not the percentage itself, but the number of times they went to the line. Butler shot 67.9% from the free throw line. Xavier went 87.5%, but Butler was 19 of 28, and Xavier was 14 of 16. So Butler hit 5 more free throws, and that ended up being the difference in the game. They won by 5, 67-62. There were 23 total fouls on Xavier in the game, 18 total fouls on Butler, and that helped contribute to getting to the line to hit more free throws. Got more opportunities. You know, even though the percentage was lower, the more opportunities, the better your chances of winning the game. Rebounds, completely even, 30 and 30 for each team, 6 offensive rebounds for each team. Turnovers, Butler 13, Xavier 12. So as you can see, pretty evenly matched game. But Butler comes out with the win, which is exactly what we wanted. And I went to the game, and it was a pretty good game. I was glad to be a part of it. You know, Butler had an 8-point lead early on, and then blew it. And then about 8 minutes to go, they had a 10-point lead. They'd build it up to 10, and we thought they were going to blow them out of the water at that point. But Xavier came back. They fight hard. They're a very good team. And they took a 4-point lead with under 5 minutes to go, and that was their biggest lead of the game, and things were looking bad for Butler. I'm thinking, oh my God, Butler's going to lose a game at home, and I'm going to be there to see it. But Butler, you know, they didn't let that happen. They got the fight back in them, and they took that lead back, and they didn't surrender it. So they win it by 5. And like I said, Thursday, first round of the Atlantic 10 tournament, we get 12-seeded Dayton Flyers. So hopefully we can beat them again. But anyway, that's the recap. You guys have a good day.